yo, here we go. All right, we're live. It's time. I want to learn how to do that. I wish I was Bruce Buffer. You think Bruce Buffer would start to...
He went to a vocal coach, babe.
No, but you think he would do the announcing for us for...
Maybe.
For Viseo, for Hope Brokers, for Facebook?
Maybe.
It's time! We're talking about Bruce Buffer. How many of you guys are UFC fans? Put UFC in the comments.
You don't even know who that is.
Yeah, the guy that wears the tux, that does the announcing for the UFC fights. I wish I had a voice like him.
The gray-haired guy.
Yeah, the guy that's got the rad voice.
Got it. Okay.
It's time! I love that. Do we have any UFC fans? Are any of you guys UFC fans? Oh, man, we're having fun. Everybody knows, or you're going to learn real quick, R.Dok and J.Dok like to have fun.
We keep it real.
We keep it real. We like to have fun. I got to figure out how to turn off these Facebook notifications when I'm live. You would think, you know what's funny is, you would think Facebook would know when you're doing a Facebook Live that maybe, like, you don't need the notifications popping up every 5 seconds.
Well,
I'm just saying.
That's just because you're ADD.
I am?
Yes,
I am.
Just ignore them.
Yeah, right.
Just ignore them.
Easier said than done. Hey, what's up, Lawrence? What's up, Dee? What's up, Ronnie? What's up, Rick and Susie Beckwith? Yes, Seth. I knew my bro. I knew Seth would be a UFC guy. Yes! We're going to have to hook up before we leave for Nashville, Seth, and get some UFC in. Dawn, what's up? Good to see you. Bree, great to see you. Hey, Sister Elaine, you crushed it on your interview with J.Dok earlier today. That was literally out of this world, off the charts.
Great
phenomenal.
teaching and training in there if you haven't watched it yet.
Yeah, circle back and head on over to R.Dok and J.Dok and watch that. Christy Sampson, great to see you. Gregory Davis, hello. Diane Smith, coming your way, sister, soon. Let's see. Said hi to Ronnie. Lisa, great to see you. Shauna, great to see you. Lawrence, what is going on? Susie D, what's up, sister? Myra, good to see you. All right, now let's go back and see all the ones I missed at the bottom. Uh-oh. Video only mode. No, we don't want that. There we go. Bill Gorman, great to see you, buddy. I'm making a mess of this thing here tonight, which is fun. Rob, what's up, bro? Let's see. Mitzi, great to see you. Amy, great to see you. Mike Reno, great to see you. Greg, what's up? Kelly, hello. Susie Reno, hi. Let's see, Lynn, hello. Amy Zemi, what's going on? Janet, how are you? Big Bad Bobby B in the house. Eddie, good to see you. Jeremy Folco, come on, buddy. Amanda, I think we said hi to D already, but hi again. All right, good. I think I just caught up on all of them. Cheryl Smith. Cheryl, is that you that always pops up as we are Hope Brokers with Viseo? We know who the culprit is. All right, just caught ya.
I forgot to show Tony how to change that.
Well, it's Cheryl.
Sorry, bro.
Or
we'll show you next
Tony.
Thursday.
So I have one out of all of my Viseo family. I have one UFC fan. That's
I
it.
am a UFC fan.
Well, kind of. You are by default. Yeah, you don't have a choice, but I guess you kind of are, right? I mean, would you watch it if I wasn't watching it? Probably not.
You might be looking for some papers later.
You're a UFC fan by association of being a good wife. Randy, what's up? Kelly, what's up? All right, what time is it, babe?
Time to go.
No, what time is it?
Ghost busting time?
Bruce Buffer.
Oh, Bruce Buffer time.
It's time! Yeah, there we go. AD, come on. Nice. I don't even know why I'm so fired up. Is there even any good cards?
Because they extended the buy 3.
Maybe that's why I'm so fired up.
That's why we're
I mean, I don't
fired
know
up.
why I'm so fired up about UFC. Oh, nice. Mike Reno, USC fan, not UFC. Well, I know you're a USC fan. Fight on, Mike Reno. All right, you guys, enough of the antics, enough goofing around, even though, listen, what a cool business to be in that we literally have like a 6- and 7-figure opportunity if you want to work hard and become a professional, and we can have this much fun. Is that not ridiculous? I mean, it kind of is. I don't know of many, professions that have no income ceiling.
Bobby said Conor McGregor.
All right. Soon? No. Bobby Connor's not on any fight cards coming up, though. Anyways. All right. I diverge. I digress. Anyways, it is fun that we can have this kind of fun and nonetheless be getting together here on Facebook Live to talk about such a phenomenal opportunity and how if we do the work and we plug into the fundamentals, we use the tools, we utilize the system, we take advantage of leverage, we take advantage of compounding, we could build an epic business, a 6 or even 7-figure per year business, and yet we can have this much fun doing it. So, that being said, we are going to get it rocking, R.Dok and J.Dok style, and we're going to talk exactly about what Fast Start Friday is tonight. We're going to talk about getting your people started correctly, folks. The momentum is on its way in. Everybody type in the word momentum in the comments, because we're about to usher in full-blown, unadulterated, unleashed, just straight up momentum, folks. It's off the charts. The points are flowing. The home parties are happening. The enrollments are cranking. And the inches and pounds are going bye-bye quick, fast, and in a hurry. And so momentum is going to follow those things, right? Momentum follows product results. Momentum follows excitement, right? Momentum follows doing the work. And that's exactly what's happening right now. These products are incredible. And your guys' excitement is what really is kind of the linchpin, if you will, to kicking off each of your personal momentum. So here's a couple things I want to talk about. A lot of us are building a funnel by virtue of customers, okay? So I want to start there. A lot of you are posting on your Facebook, and that's phenomenal, and a lot of you are just showing up to work looking different, and that's phenomenal. I mean, again, these transformations that are happening amongst so many of you are just almost awe-inspiring. I mean, I was joking with somebody earlier. I don't even remember who I was talking to, but I said, isn't it amazing that just even, maybe it was Rob, actually, I think, Rob. Just looking at a Facebook screen, you can see people's incredible transformations. And so what that's going to beget is a lot of people wanting to know how you're getting such fantastic results. And so understand something, guys and gals. You're plugged in right now to Fast Start Friday because you are brand partners, you are business builders, you are entrepreneurs, you are hope brokers, you are people with a vision, a hope, and a dream, and a desire to go be more and do more and get to that place of abundance so there's something left over of you, of your time, of your financial resources so you can impact the world around you. So tonight, like we do on Fast Start Friday, we're going to talk about business. So understand this. Just because you're getting probably a lot of people starting as customers doesn't mean the conversation's over, okay? So the conversation does not end at acquiring a customer. Somebody please type that in the comments. The conversation does not end at acquiring a customer. That is only the beginning, because here's what I know to be an absolute fact. Once people start to build belief, and that's okay if it starts with the product, as they start to build belief in the product, they will start to perhaps visit their dreams. Think about what if. Have some potential belief in the business, but if you don't ever introduce them to the fact that there is a phenomenal business that goes along with these phenomenal products, you get an incomplete on your test, okay?
And even if you tell them, look, if you're getting people asking you what you're doing and you want to get your product for free so it doesn't cost you anything every single month, sometimes just by dropping that hint that they could get their product for free, then that opens the door a little bit to move into the heavier conversation before I interrupted you.
Yeah, and so here's some of the things that Jolene and I are doing, J.Dok and I. That probably almost sounded weird like for you that it did for me. I said, I haven't called you Jolene in a long time. It's J.Dok. It's J.Dok. This is J.Dok. By the way, Jolene, that's her. J.Dok, Jolene. Anyway, here's what we like to do with our customers that are waiting for their samples, our customers that are just getting started on the product. Folks, this is where you leverage your tools, okay? You put them into your Viseo app if they're not in there yet, and as they're starting to enjoy the benefits, experience the product, you can drip on them about the business by utilizing the tools, okay? My favorite video is This is Viseo, the one where Dallin just kind of paints a picture and talks about his vision, and I'll tell you what, all of you probably would agree, but there is just something unique. Dallin Larson has an anointing, folks, that literally, even through a video, he can talk to people's heart. I mean, even people that don't even maybe know who he is, he has an anointing to be able to speak right to people's spirit, man, right to their heart. And so why would you want to withhold that from people? That's a blessing. The words, the person of Dallin Larson will resonate in here for people, for a lot of people. And so what you want to do is utilize some of your tools to start to introduce the idea that while people are going through the process of getting a product experience, of getting that first product result, that there is indeed an incredible business attached to these products.
So, I don't have anything to say. What I'm going to say later.
No, go ahead. Say it now. It's all good.
No, because it's kind
You got it. It's right there. It's on the top. Hit it.
So, I know that there's a lot of times where we've talked in the past and said, our science and our technology and our products are a innovation and not a novelty. But the company just announced that they are having a weight loss challenge and there are cash prizes attached to that. And I want to explain to you why the company has done that. They've done that because in order for the company to have photos and to have the testimonials, then they need to have you guys submit it and sign off that it's okay for them to use it. And what better way for them to do that than to offer cash prizes and get a flood. So I hope all of you guys plan on, because I know the samples are just now arriving and I know you guys' product is just now arriving. So if you guys have not taken your before and your before pictures and hold them to the dates that are on that contest.
Or measurements.
Or your measurements. So I want you to do both. You need to take your before pictures, your measurements, your weight, all that, because they're giving away more free money. So please, please, please do that. Sorry, that was my bunny trail. Nice.
So we're going to have to start having like addiction network meetings, by the way. This is my third V3 of the day today. I'm just going to admit it. I am my own best customer, just like we teach people, right? The binary, the beautiful thing about the binary is what? Become your own best customer and then find 2 more people to do the same thing, right? The binary is about to go into warp speed, guys and gals, because it's really easy now to be your own best customer. Like, I am my own best customer by a landslide. V3, I told Dallin, I think that was subliminal. It was like brilliant marketing because V3 is like suggestive for the concept of 3 a day, man. 3 a day. Anyway, love my V3.
Where's my tape measure? Ask your wife. She might know.
All right. So we have a bunch of customers that are starting their journey. They're jumping on V Slim and Core Complete. By the way, just like the products and the business should never, they're inseparable, right? Everybody that gets introduced to the products should ultimately be introduced to the business. Then they can make their own decision. Folks, V Slim and Core Complete have to be inseparable if you want your people to maximize their results. If you want, think about it. If someone's going to put their hopes and dreams on trial, meaning they want to wait and see if this works first, right? And I know many of you are experiencing that because we all do, right? People, it's crazy to me. Like, who would put your hopes and dreams on trial by virtue of your own product result? But people do it, okay? So, sad, but we're going to work them through that. If somebody's going to defer to looking at the business until they know whether or not the product worked for them, we got the screen flip, so I got to lean the other way. Anyway, we want to put them in the best possible chance of getting a product result, and the way you're going to do that is to make sure that they're using both the V Slim and the Core Complete, and then if they want to have more energy like me, Mike Reno, get them on the V3 also.
It's not even just about
having more energy. I knew you were going to say that, and that's why I set that up.
Tracy was saying in a string.
Tracy Gibbs,
our chief science officer, was actually saying that the V3 and the V Slim amplify each other. So really, you need to have the trifecta that we are constantly talking about, which is the Core Complete, the V Slim, and the V3. And here's how I like to put it to people when people say, well, I just want the V Slim. And I ask them, okay, if you have car problems and you can hear your engine clunking and you're having a hard time putting your car in reverse, right? That usually is the indicator that the transmission's about to go, okay? Yeah, look at him. He's like, look at her with car knowledge.
Dang.
Anyways.
I didn't know I married a mechanic, too. This is
my
awesome.
dad was a mechanic. So you know that the transmission's about to go. You know that your health isn't where it's supposed to be because you're puffy, you're inflamed, you're not feeling good, and you've got a spare tire around your waist. And then you were to go to me, who is the certified nutrition, and say, I only want to lose weight. I don't want to do anything major. I'm going to tell you, then that's like me handing you a roll of duct tape to fix your transmission. You have got to take care of the engine and make it run smoothly and add the V Slim so that your body can flush out the toxins. So you need both without a doubt, and you want the trifecta to have the V3.
As Dallin Larson calls it, the trifecta of goodness. I love that. That's what Dallin calls the new product lineup, the trifecta of goodness. That's awesome. Okay, so that's the starting point for customers. We're now dripping on them by using the tools to start to introduce the fact that there's a business tied to these phenomenal products. We're leveraging the tools to do that. Whether they're choosing to become a brand partner at the very get-go, or rather after their, trial with the product, they choose to become a brand partner. Here's really what we wanted to focus on tonight. Believe it or not, it took us all this time. How long did it take us to get to here?
15 minutes.
15 minutes. Okay, well, we better pick it up. I'm sorry for all of you that don't know how to listen rapidly. It's about to go really fast. And you think I'm fired up because it's my third V3. It's actually because all the points coming through this week. Anyway, true story.
Get to the point.
So, here's what we need to start to make sure we're doing, guys and gals. Momentum is on its way. That's what I said at the beginning of our Fast Start Friday tonight. We got to get people started properly in the business. And so what I want all of you to know, at the point at which someone becomes a brand partner, we should be doing this even when there's not momentum, but it's all the more imperative that we are really, really embracing this when there is momentum. Because I will just tell you this, momentum is not an easy thing to capture, but when you get it, it's the most mega lever that has ever existed. It's going to change lives by the hundreds radically this year. It's going to change future generations for families financially this year, because Viseo is about to take on massive momentum. But to make sure that we're being good stewards of it, to maximize the momentum that's upon us, we've got to get people started correctly. So as soon as someone decides to become a brand partner, I want you guys to type in the comments step 0. We're going to talk about step 0. Because we have a Viseo action plan. We have a Viseo action plan right there. Oh, there's a tear pad for these, or you can download these, by the way, in your
back office.
Back office, okay? Right there. Viseo action plan.
But the tear pad's great to have at your party when you're just getting somebody started.
So a couple of the steps. The first basically 4 steps include 2 things that I want you guys to reference as step 0. Step 0 is this, guys and gals. For any of you, any of us, to be able to help the newest brand partner, they've got to have 2 things. I'm going to let some of you guess. We'll take a quick second. I know we're starting to run out of time. We're not, though. We'll be fine. Does anybody want to guess what step 0 is? There's 2 things you need. It's kind of like your admission ticket, if you will, to business school. It's your ticket to the dance. It's your ticket onto the jet plane to your dreams. 2 things you need.
To be breathing? Is that one of them?
No.
That's not a qualifier.
Just
because they're breathing doesn't make them a qualifier.
That's right. That's right. They need 2 things. Step 0. What are the 2 things? Somebody take a guess. Oh, Bobby B is paying attention. I love it. You know what? When you mentor somebody and they're the first one to fire back with the right answer, oh, that feels good.
And that's why 3 of his people have all signed up, brand new people, and 2 of them in their first week.
Bobby B, high five, hand clap. A why in a list. I love it. Man, Bobby B, you make me proud, brother. That is awesome. Folks, they need a why in a list. 2 of the first 4 steps in the Viseo action plan worksheet require. So we can't even start working on these steps without someone having a why in a list. That's 2 of the first 4 steps. They have to have a why in a list. And so what I want you to all know is that when you enroll your brand new brand partner, you must assign their homework assignment. They don't know. They don't, just because they decided to become a brand partner and they've seen some videos and you've told them how much you love Viseo and you've talked about the 5-star opportunity, that doesn't mean they know what to do. Okay? And so the first thing that they need to do, and they won't know if you don't tell them, is they must be able to produce a written why and a written list. Okay? If they are not in writing, they do not exist. What's funny? What did I miss?
Alan, Bobby's my hero.
Well, there's more to that, actually, that we won't even get into right now, but I know exactly what that means, Alan. And that's a good thing. So, a written why and a written list, okay? That is the ticket to the jet plane, it's the initial homework assignment, it's the admission to B school or business school, whatever you want to call it. It's how you get your brand partner started right. Everybody type in start right. Okay? That's why this is Fast Start Friday. We want to make sure we are starting people right. You have the most captive audience at the moment that they are enrolling. Understand that. You get to make the decision at the time that they are typing it in or giving it to you on the phone and you're typing it in. You get to make a pivotal decision right there as far as what kind of leader will you be. It's starting to get serious now. We were having fun. Now it's going to get a little bit serious. I want you guys to understand something right now. This is pivotal for the people you bring in, and it's pivotal for you in terms of what kind of leader will you be. Will you just be an enroller? Or will you be a sponsor? I want to know. Are you just going to be an enroller? Or are you going to be a sponsor? Who's going to be a sponsor? Type in the word sponsor. I know you guys are all phenomenal. I love you guys. I know we're going to get like a zillion of you typing in the word sponsor, and that's a good thing. I want that. So we want to be sponsors, right? Not just enrollers. So we have to guide our brand new people. And even if they're maybe already entrepreneurs, maybe they're already really successful in their job, career, or profession, it doesn't mean they know what to do here. It doesn't always translate. This business model is unique. This business model is a little bit different. And quite frankly, the extremely low barrier to entry, the extremely low cost of entry would compel most people to be dismissive of a system, dismissive of how imperative fundamental steps are. I mean, it was only $49.95. What's the big deal? That's kind of going to be the subconscious mindset of a lot of people if we don't guide them on how to start correctly. And so that's on us. I want each and every one of you hope brokers to be known as being the best sponsors in the network marketing industry. Can we be known as that? Can we be known as the best sponsors, the best group of people who are the best sponsors in the history of network marketing? So step 0 is imperative. Everybody has to have a written why and a written list. And we're not doing anybody any favors for letting people off the hook, you know? Again, you getting them enrolled into the system is not the end game. It's just the starting point. You now have made a commitment. You've basically signed a contract, folks. You became their sponsor, so now we need to walk it out. We need to live up to it. We want to set a high standard. Dallin Larson has set an incredibly high bar, a high standard. He has done a lot, as has Rob Alwyn and many of our leaders. So we've got a 30-year reputation to uphold. I don't take that lightly. I hope none of you take that lightly. We want to uphold the incredible reputation that has been established for those that have come before us, carved the path, forged the way, done the heavy lifting. So we need to do it right. This is simple. It's not hard to do it right, but it's important, okay? So now they come to the table with a written why and a written list, okay? You need a copy of their why. If I'm coaching you, I want a copy. I want a written copy of your why. You can take a picture of it and text it to me. You could snail mail it to me. You could email it to me. I don't care, but we need to kind of just know what makes you tick. This business is unique in that whatever your dream is, that's what we want to aim at for you. We say this all the time, that our why is whatever your why is. Your why becomes our why. Like, our dream is your why. And that's what sponsors and leaders do. And so we want a copy of that. You want a copy of the why of each person that you sponsor.
And I want to add something to that. I was coaching last night at Timothea's, and we were sitting with a gal who, amazing woman. She's got 5 kids, and her husband is a retired vet. And she has a big why, and she had shared that she had been in one of these things before, 3 of them actually. And when she signed up, her sponsor says, I'll be here for you, I'll be here for you. And as soon as she signed the dotted line, she never heard from any of them ever again. And already her experience has been very different in Viseo. She talks to her sponsor every single day. She had me drive an hour in each direction to come sit down and meet with her. And the truth of the matter is she had said something that's very poignant that I want you guys to all understand. She said that she didn't have success in those other opportunities because she didn't have a support system. Well, you guys all have a support system here, But more importantly, when we're telling you to write out your why, it's not for us. I don't ever want anyone who is getting coaching from us to say, I don't want to let my sponsor down. I don't want to let my upline down. What you should be saying every single day is, I don't want to let my family down, because they're the only ones that matter. Whatever your why is should be so great that you would have to go to it and say to it, I'm not going to work today because I just don't feel like it. This lady would never say that to her children, because their destiny is on her shoulders. And when I said that to her, she started crying, and she's like, you're right. None of the people at this table matter to me more than my kids. Don't allow anyone to go sideways or to tell you no, or to give you a stinky face because you're doing one of these things. If your why isn't so great that you just look at them and go, gee, then it's not big enough. You need to rethink your why. You need to make it bigger.
Hey, and by the way, on that note, guys and gals, I've had a few of you actually reach out to me. I had a call today that was the most enjoyable calls I get. And somebody reached out to me and said, hey, man, I'm struggling with clarity on my why. Can you help me? Yes, we can. We can help walk you through the exercise of zeroing in on your why. So if you haven't done it yourself yet, don't take it lightly, but also don't be embarrassed about it. Please reach out to us. We can help you zero in on your why, okay? That's what 10 years of $1 Million Mentorship has given us. I love that comment, Elaine. I just stole that from you. Elaine said that $1 Million businesses require $1 Million mentorship, and she's absolutely right. Reach out to Elaine. Reach out to Rob. Reach out. Folks, we can help you with this process because we've had $1 Million mentorship. One of the things that is, again, it's non-negotiable. It's like we teach with a 5-star opportunity. It is a formula or a recipe for success. When there's a recipe, the ingredients are non-negotiable. It's either all or nothing. A 4-star opportunity might as well be a 0-star. You need all 5 of the ingredients. The same holds true of this process for starting people correctly. A written why is non-negotiable, and if someone is struggling with that, it doesn't just mean we write them off. It means we help them through the process of developing a why that will move them, and we can do that if it doesn't come naturally for people. So please, 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 seriously, reach out to us for that. We can help step you through, guide you through, facilitate. It's in there. You all have it. Sometimes maybe it's just hard to bring it out and get it down on paper, but it's not a step to just be pushed to the side. It is pivotal. It is the everything for your future potential. Your why is everything. Like I've said before, and somebody can type it in if you like hearing it as much as I do. It was a divine download. I don't take credit for it, but the size of your why will always determine the size of your try. It's an absolute fact, folks.
You know, Alan just typed in something. Goals are temporary, but your standards are forever. There's a very big difference between goals that you set and your why. Don't confuse the two. Goals are short-term things that you're aiming at. Your why is your internal motivation.
That's good. Okay, so we've got a zillion new brand partners joining the team, right? Which is starting to happen. Love it. We're getting these brand partners through step 0 so that they can come to the table with these fundamental things that we need to get them launched, right? With their written why and their written list. Now what? Here comes the deer in the headlights, scariest part of the whole thing. What do we say to the people on this list? How do we contact the people on this list? All right, so we're going to make it really simple tonight, okay? My preference would be that it's a phone call. If you want to use a text to set up the phone call, I'm cool with that. What I don't advocate, what I don't recommend is that you try to just send a cold text or a blind text or a mass text with a video.
No mass text.
This is a relationship business, folks. If you think you're worthy of a 6 or 7 figure business, then your prospects are worthy of your individual attention. Ooh, that's strong. Somebody write that down, right? If you think you're worthy of going diamond or beyond or gold for that matter, you want to be on a free cruise from a business that revolves around sewing into the lives of other people, no mass texts. If you're worthy of a free cruise, the people on your list are worthy of some one-on-one attention from you to reach out and see if this is for them, okay? First and foremost, it's not about you. It's about them. which is really important because I'm going to liberate you guys from feeling like there's pressure for you to say the right or wrong thing. That's why I put so much emphasis when I said it's not about you. I'm not being mean to you. I'm liberating you. It's about them, folks. The only wrong thing for you to say to the people on your list is to stay nothing. The only wrong thing for you to do with your list is leave the people on your list uncontacted. Okay? So everybody type in, it's not about me. I want all of you to embrace that tonight. It is not about you. Everybody please put that in the comments. It's not about me. There, you've just been set free, okay? You cannot possibly say the right or wrong thing. The only wrong action with your list is to do nothing, okay? But that being said, I'm going to make this simple for you. If you want to send a text to set up the phone call, here's how the text goes when we send one. Hey, Jolene, I've got something crazy I've got to share with you. When can we jump on the phone for 5 minutes?
That's all.
That's it, folks. The only way I really embrace the concept of utilizing text messages is keeping it short, sweet, simple, and you're utilizing it to schedule a call, okay? So that's the way the text goes. Hey, Jolene, I've got something crazy I've got to share with you. When can we jump on? And in my opinion, the word crazy is perfectly fitting. You can change that word out if you feel like that doesn't work for you, okay? You can change out the word crazy. To me, this is crazy. I mean, are you kidding me? It's crazy to be partnered with a 2-time billion-dollar champion who's got a heart bigger than the solar system, who wants to do nothing more than bless a million lives, who's got the most epic nutritional science the world has ever seen, with a $28,000 a week binary comp plan, with a group of the most kind-hearted servant leaders that are locking together, with a cause that's providing clean. I mean, folks, this is crazy. The fact that we are here at this time in this place, to me, it's crazy. If you want to use a different word, put in the verb that works for you. But hey, Jolene, I've got something crazy I got to share with you. When can we jump on the phone for 5 minutes? Okay? Now,
one more interjection. I know that a lot of you guys don't have phone numbers for people because, especially, sorry to lump you millennials together, but it's true statement. A lot of millennials have relied on social media to just reach out and contact people. Guys, don't be afraid to use the call option in Facebook Messenger.
oh, that's right.
Or if you have spotty Wi-Fi, it's better, or spotty cell reception in your house, it's better to go off your Wi-Fi in Facebook Messenger app and use the call feature. You can also leave a voice recorded message through the Facebook Messenger option, and I get amazing response from that. It's something about hearing somebody's voice instead of just getting a text message. Utilize that tool. It's free, it's there, and we all have it.
So, folks, here's the next piece to this, right? So now I'm going to tell you what do you do when you get on the phone with them, okay? And there's a lot of great scripts out there. There's a couple people, I think, from Mark Yule's group on Mark's page where he had like his initial script, which I love. You know, you're going to develop a script that works for you. There's no silver bullet to this, okay? You need to develop a basic approach that works for you. There's a lot of different scripts you can choose from. I'm going to use one that is pretty comparable and similar to the one that is in or on your Viseo action plan, okay? And I'm just going to give you the version of it that I use. But before I get into this, I want to tell you guys something. On the inaugural diamond trip in Cancun, there was 2 things that became like just glaringly obvious for me that all of the diamonds shared in common. See, we're all different ages. We came from different ethnic backgrounds, different walks of life. There's not
different demographics.
Yeah, different demographics, different geographies, there's not a whole lot we necessarily had in common, okay? A pretty diverse group of people, which was really cool, but there was 2 things that we absolutely had in common. And this is probably the biggest aha you're going to take away from tonight. The first one was this. All of us started as literally just if we're lucky, ordinary people. Most of us started at somewhere less than ordinary, quite frankly. But we just drew that line in the sand, folks. We were unwilling to settle for a watered-down version of our dreams. I want everybody to please type that into the comments. I am unwilling to settle for a watered-down version of my dreams. Right? That's one of the only things that the diamonds I felt like really had like glaringly in common while we were all hanging out in Cancun. Okay? The other one's probably going to surprise you. That one maybe seems a little bit obvious. You know what the other one is that might surprise you? And again, I hope this empowers you guys. I hope it liberates you. To a person, and you can, at the next event at March to a Million, which, by the way,
August.
My registration page. I hope you're registered.
Get in your back office and register.
If you're not, get registered. March to a Million.
Get your flights while they're still cheap.
And at March to a Million, you can go ask some of them. I want you guys to go, and you can do this. You can ask the Black Diamonds. You can ask the Diamonds. What's the number one thing that trumps all the other things on how do I do this business? And you know what you'll find that we all share in common? Excitement trumps everything else. Folks, it's all about your excitement. To a person, every single one of them said, here's what I know after my 1 decade, 2 decades, 3 decades of doing this as a professional. Excitement still trumps everything else. It's all about, why are you excited about this?
Ignorance on fire will get you sponsoring more people than having all of the answers ever will.
And so, the Viseo Action Plan, here's my version of what's on here. So now we've made that text. Jolene says, I'm available now, and she's my prospect, and so I'm going to call her up. Ring, ring.
Hi.
That's how you answer your phone?
Hi, this is Jolene. How can I help you?
Hey, Jolene, listen, I'm so stoked that you responded so quickly to my text. I'm so fired up right now, I can hardly contain myself. Listen, I found a phenomenal way where we can have some fun and make some money. Are you open to hearing more about it?
Sure.
So this is where you stop. I did that pause, that long pause on purpose. You're done. You're done. Here's how the rest of it goes. Perfect, Jolene. I'm going to send you another text with a video that is going to introduce you to what I'm so fired up about. Done! Done! Done, folks. This is
There's
what
a period there.
This is what professionals do in this business. We learn the art of the duct tape. As soon as they're willing to allow you to let a tool talk, shut up!
And as soon as they tell you they just want to be a customer, say cool and shut up. Stop trying to talk them into being brand partners.
This is like probably this was the hardest skill for me to develop because I'm a yacker. I love to talk. The skill to shut up was tough for me because I just love to talk. But that is a skill. And if you can develop that skill of just, as soon as she said, I said, you know, are you open to hearing more? And she goes, sure, done, I'm done. Mission accomplished. I won the day, victory. Because I'm going to say, great, I'm going to send you a 3-minute video that I love, and I'll follow up with you. That's it, done. You need to say nothing more. Let the tool take over. Folks, if you will just do that consistently, you're 2 and 2s with that. Now, obviously, there's still going to be a follow-up. We'll get into that next week because we're running short on time tonight. You can reach out to us if you need help with individual follow-ups. So if you'll just use what we've covered tonight as your jumping off point and go start to take massive action with these initial step 0s and then step 1 of basically contacting, right? Folks, you're going to start winning and winning really, really big.
Now, regardless of how you feel about the NFL right now, this is a good analogy. Take every single one of those shirts and then duct tapes as 10 more yards down the field towards the
goal line.
Thank you.
I thought you were pausing for effect. I'm surprised you could talk about a transmission and UFC and didn't know where we want to get the football to.
I couldn't think the word, okay? So remember, we always tell you guys, it's an average of 2 to 12 times of you introducing an idea or talking about something to a person. So every time you get a sure or a yes, that's 10 more yards down that field to the goal line. So take those victories and celebrate them for what they are. Don't go back and should on yourself and say, I should have done this, I should have done that. Celebrate your mini victories because they'll get you to that touchdown in the end.
And by the way, just so you know, this is funny that she brought that up. We didn't pre-talk about any of this, but just yesterday, I was talking to one of the other amazing leaders on this team, Roger Kamen, and we were talking about this exact topic. Like, bro, isn't it great that if we can just average 3 yards a carry, we're winning, baby, because you're going to get to the end zone before you run out of downs every single time. You don't even need to make 10 yards, guys and gals. You need to average 3 yards a carry. That's not a lot in the scheme of things, right? It's incremental progress. Your dreams will come to fruition with incremental progress. Consistent, incremental progress. That's why Rob has championed for years the 2, 2, and 2s, because the life of your dreams is on just the other side of incremental progress, right? We don't need to have highlight reel 80-yard touchdown passes. We don't need to have highlight reel 60-yard running plays, okay? We don't need to have highlight reel pick six interceptions we take back to the end zone. It's incremental progress. Average 3 yards per play, 3 yards per down, folks. Incremental progress is going to take you to the end zone, which is your why, your dreams. It's not necessary for you to be an all-star, a superstar, or a rock star. It's just all about incremental progress, your heart, your desire to see other people win, your authenticity, your excitement, okay? That's it. That's all it is. You don't have to be phenomenal at this. You don't even have to be great at it. You don't even have to be good at it. It's just the incremental steps, and you are winning. Everybody type into the comments, incremental steps, and I am winning. I want all of you to type that in for yourselves, each of you. Incremental progress, incremental steps, and I am winning. What time is it?
Time to go.
All right, time to go. Guys and gals, we love you. You're killing it. The enrollments are going through the roof. By the way, new gold on the team, Al Franklin.
Woohoo!
Props to Al Franklin. Brand new gold. Great job, brother. Fired up. That was an awesome meeting today. Locking up that last little bit of volume you needed to lock down gold already for the week. So brand new gold on the team, Al Franklin. Fired up for that, brother. Tomorrow morning, let's see, Saturday roundtable call with?
Well, I hope with Kenny, but he has a... See, all of Ventura County burnt down, and Kenny Kuhnhofer is like the premier builder in Ventura County. So I might be doing the call.
Okay.
Because he has a meeting.
Well, we might have some availability for some pinch hitting tomorrow. If any of you feel like there's really something resonating on your heart, if you're seeing some big wins, I know one person we can reach out to after this who's having some big wins in his team. But if any of you are, again, just kind of feeling it right now, if the Lord's got something on your heart and you want to share it with the group tomorrow, how you're getting some of your incremental progress in your group, reach out to us tonight, sooner than later. And we're going to make sure that there's a phenomenal roundtable call dialed in for tomorrow morning for all of y'all.
Send me a text, 951-675-2503.
All right, guys and gals, we love you. We know you guys can do it. We're grateful for you. It's such a blessing for us to be on this journey with you. Reach out. We're here to help. And again, you guys are all doing amazing. This week's phenomenal. Remember, the buy 3, get 1 free has been extended through the end of this week, till the end of Monday night. Take advantage of that. Make sure you're letting your teams know about that. Make sure that you're just getting the word out there, folks. It's a 25% reduction in your product. And so that's a game changer. Make the most of it. And we will talk to you guys soon. Love you guys.